Okay, so let's talk about the guitars. This particular track is uh, my grunge track that I use for like my rock stuff, and I use it for my. Um, let's go back to the intro. I used it for this line here, so you'll hear it. All right. So this is Real Strat. For those of you who know me and know a little of my early work, I use Real Strat a lot. I used to swear by it. But this is totally great for like shred lines, lead lines, guitar solos, even some Strat spanking stuff. It's really really good. It's very easy to play. I think this is why it makes one of these plugins like one of the best plugins because it's super easy to play. You assign your key switches to whatever key you want, and so because you assign them, you remember where they are. Makes it easier for you to play. Okay, now let me take the effects off so you can hear what it sounds like by itself. Okay, so what I did, Native Instruments Guitar Rig. That's where I'm getting my big monster distortion. Native Instruments Guitar Rig. I love this plugin. Okay, Native Instrument Guitar Rig. It gets me through everything guitars. Everything guitars. It has all your amps, all your EQs, and all of that stuff. You can build an amp processing emulation yourself, or you can use the presets. I just pulled up the Big Monster because the Big Monster does it every time. Added some compression to it, same compression as the synths, and it sat right in the mix the way it's supposed to. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so for these guitars here, I used the Evolution Rock Standard. So dope. So super dope. All right. And the tone of these by Evolution, the guitars by Evolution, they're right on the money because the tones and as it plays, how the tones move with you like a real guitar player would. Like it don't sound like you're playing a keyboard guitar patch. Okay, it sounds like it's a guitar. All right. And that's what I love about this specific one. Okay, I love it. Now let me throw in this guitar here as well. Now this is the same Evolution Rock Standard. Check it out. It's just with a different preset. It's called Cranky Crunch, and I swear by it when it comes to adding like the rhythm guitar with a slight distortion on it. So listen to it together. I just panned it and compressed it. All right, perfect. Those two, swear by them. Check this out. I just added some brass fall stuff and some orchestra hit stuff. You gotta have your brass falls and your orchestra hits, And all of that is the Velo Falls patch in the Motif ES and orchestra hit in the Roland Phantom G. I have contact versions of both of those. Okay, so here it is. Orchestra hit, NorthSeaTrack.com, Phantom G6. They have that. And Brass Falls, which is the Velo Falls in the Motif. That's all that is. No EQ, no compression on any of this stuff because I started rushing and this stuff was sitting in the mix pretty well the way it was. Okay. Now here we're getting into a lot of the dynamics and sound effects. Okay, so this particular patch right here from the beginning of the song. All right. Now, y'all have seen, anybody who's seen my previous videos knows this plugin that I swear by right here, and it is the Hybrid 3. It's called Two Worlds Pad. It did the work. I didn't need to do anything. It did the work. I just pulled it up and played it. It did the work. Okay. Now, this is called Bubbling Square. Okay. Listen to it. Same plugin. All right. This is another one-stop shop, guys, similar to Omnisphere, but it's more synth oriented. It's more synth and electronic music oriented. Okay. So with these two patches together, you get that dramatic effect. All right. And for this specific effect, I always talk about sound effects. I'm telling y'all, sound effects make or break the dramatics of your song. All right. Just that simple. And then add it with a rise. This is called the riser. This is a simple plugin, but it's probably one of the most underestimated plugins. Like, I use this plugin more and more and more and more for dramatic effect. So listen to what it does. Now you combine that with this, with the original sound effect I had, and it just makes for a great dramatic entrance. Okay. Now, for my strings, really simple. You know, I didn't do my strings until the vamp came in. And that's where you guys see me playing on the actual video. I'm playing string parts. And this is my string patch here. Arco strings. These Arco strings are actually from the Korg Triton engine, or the PA50 engine, PA50 Arranger engine, but these are Triton Arco strings. And I still use Triton because their stuff just sits in the mix properly, and it's a great accent, you know, an umbrella to cloud over everything. So it adds to the melody of everything. Okay, let me play the whole song together right here, and you'll hear what I'm talking about. That's it, guys. That's pretty much it. These are the things and the elements that I've put together. If any of y'all have any questions concerning my programming, and, you know, if there's any detail that I'm missing that, you know, I may not have covered, I may not have missed, this is how I broke everything. This is basically how I started. I started with the loops, and I built each song by the part. You know, I thought of the intro, and I said, okay, the intro is going to sound like this. And I literally just played this drum part. You know, and I had the loop come in right where I wanted the song to start. You know, and then I programmed the bass and the keys to it. I built the song out so that it would become bigger and bigger and bigger for each part. I put the organ and the synths and everything in there, and then added those dramatic instruments at the beginning, and the intro was large as life. That's it. So I hope you guys I hope you guys got something out of this. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.